What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bonita Springs. We're gonna go for a rainy day drive through Bonita. It's been a while since Kay and I come through here. Bonita Springs. One of the nicest places to live in Florida, in my personal opinion. This city has old Florida charms and just a real quiet little town. Great beaches, access to some of the best beaches in Southwest Florida. And we are recording for the first time in our new truck. This is a 2500 GMC. You guys know we bought a brand new Silverado for the New York and Michigan trip, but it turned out that these new trucks just aren't built all that great. We ended up returning it at a loss to us, of course, but I left a real nasty review at the dealership, and they didn't want that on their webpage, so they called me back with another truck that it's hard to find these 2500s, so they made it right with this deal. And you gotta muscle your way through life a little bit if you want stuff. But Bonita Springs is about 70,000 people. It's been growing fast. The real estate prices here make absolutely no sense. And there's one thing about Bonita. The cost makes no sense. But I like Bonita a lot, and I strongly recommend it. You're just north of Naples. You're in Lee County, but you're not too far from Naples. And the best part of Naples is the beaches in North Naples, in my opinion. North Naples is a great area, and you're right adjacent to that. What are your thoughts on Bonita, Katie?
How much it has changed. Like, one of these little houses in here used to be 60, 70,000.
Yeah.
And now they're going for $267.
No, they're going for like in the 400s. You can't find anything in the 200s anymore in Bonita. Even like those streets that flood, which is like, why would you buy a house in it?
Yeah.
Well, they don't know what they're buying. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of parts of Bonita that really flood. Let's take a drive through the town center real quick. But it's a great town, it really is. Bonita's not bad at all. I think it's one of the best places in Southwest Florida. Mango tree right there. Now, every car is different, and this one, for some reason, adjust this real quick. For some reason on this car, when you stop, it has like these lines on the roof, and then if it's wet, the water flies forward. So it's a little characteristic of this vehicle here. It's a rainy day. It's not a sunny day. It's a rainy day. Is that the bounty hunter guy?
No.
I'm sorry. It was in Southwest. Is that bounty hunter guy?
Well, why would he be in this neighborhood walking around?
I don't know. Came to Southwest Florida and liked it, man. How's that real estate course going?
Good.
You learned about some dang houses.
Yes.
You better start selling some houses, boy. I need more money. You start get off me. You need to start selling some dang houses, boy.
Let me get a license first.
Hey, you just got your first CO test. How did that go?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Came up negative?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to come up positive. You were just sick as a dog, man.
Yeah.
I really thought you were positive.
Yeah.
Came up negative, though.
Yeah. I thought I'd be responsible.
You get a test?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be responsible.
Yeah. And we have so many people we love that...
I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
The only thing I love is my bank account nowadays.
Well, you...
Look, as long as I'm getting paid. I saw a squatted Yukon earlier in Bonita. That's something I had never seen here before. The Hickory has made its way to Bonita.
Yeah.
Today's a Sunday. Not too much traffic. It's a great day to drive around videos because there's not as much traffic. There's the Everglades Wonder Garden sign. What sucks about a cloudy day is you get that glare back on the screen. So the video is not the most impeccable recording we've done because of that glare. A little bit of glare because if it's a sunny day, that glare disappears. But on cloudy days, you get that glare back.
I've always loved Bonita. I've always wanted to live in Bonita, but I never was able to.
Yeah, it's just we have had the worst in our lifetime. We've had the worst time. I mean, we turned 18 years old in 2008. When it was just like the absolute, what a horrible time to turn 18 years old, man. You know, to start off life, and then by the time we were old enough to be able to actually afford real estate and like do things, then there's like a bubble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like our timing for being alive has just been horrible. Like we got the worst timing possible. If we were buying, in like 2012.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we were just a little bit older, we'd have had a much better outcome in life. Our generation's got the absolute worst package in life as far as timing.
Yeah.
I mean, now in our 30s, this lockdown thing, we have had a unfortunate timeline here in our life. So we're going to Rosemary. It's el barrio. Mi raza es muy fuerte. You know, la gente mía. Spanish hood over here. Go deep in that one. Spanish hood over here. El barrio. Rosemary. This is like the Spanish hood over here in Bonita. It's really the worst neighborhood in Bonita. I know people that live back here and like it though. A lot of people live back here and actually like it. It's pretty hood though.
Yeah.
It's like the white hood. The Hispanic hood. But I know white people live back here too.
I love that porch. Look at how they did that.
Yeah, that's what we need to do at our house. Like where the front porch is, it's not even like it's part of the house. I don't know. I don't like. I'm thinking if we designed the house properly, like with a roof like that, like if we designed the house properly, just to basically fit our needs, then we don't need to spend $300,000 on a house.
Nope.
We already got the lot. That saves us $20,000 to $40,000.
And then if we want a snowbird, we can just replicate it up north. Buy a lot and just spend summer replicating it.
You can get stuff up north for cheaper. You don't need to spend money building a house up north. Down here, you're gonna have to. It's been quiet today. It's been rainy, so people aren't walking.
Yeah.
See that right there? That's like an 8-plex. There's like 8 different units in that building. Yeah, they made it look like a single-family home, but it's designed like to be a little party, la fiesta.
Well, it is Sunday.
In a Spanish neighborhood, Bonita.
Yeah.
La fiesta is definitely going on.
You're gonna see multiple fiestas.
Let's not go to the back.
Why?
Just don't want to go back there right now.
It's the best part.
I don't want to go back there. I think my friend still lives around there. Oh, they're building some. Oh, they're building more houses over here? Oh, cool.
They got a thing up.
This is where the church used to be. What are they building? Houses?
Habitat.
Oh, more Habitat for Humanity. That's cool. We don't qualify for that, do we?
I don't think so.
You have to be a Lee County resident for that?
We are a Lee County resident.
Like, you have to be a long-term Lee County resident, right? How does it work?
I don't know.
But the thing is, like, the Habitat for Humanity is a fraud because you're not allowed to sell the house. Like, what's the point? There's a mechanic that lives on this street. Sherwood. There's, what do you call this thing? You're not allowed to sell the house. So, like, how does that even help you? Like, let's say you get a Habitat for Humanity house. Yeah, you get to live in it, but you can't sell it or anything. Like, once you're in a Habitat house, like, you have to be there forever. Once you go to sell it, you have to sell it back to them. You can't just sell it to a random person. Which, to me, is like, you know, like, what the crap, you know? Big little fiesta there. There's always parties here. Like, any Spanish hood in Southwest Florida on a weekend, there's gonna be like 5 or 6 parties. This neighborhood parties hard. Nothing parties harder than, like, Pine Manor, though. That neighborhood parties hard, man. And then after Pine, like, we should do like the most partying neighborhoods, top 10 most partying neighborhoods. Little Havana, Miami wins it by a far shot, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that Little Havana is like a non-stop party.
I've always wanted you to take me to the Versailles, but you won't.
That's where dang Tor's trapped down there.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude looks shady. He's got a hoodie. He's like giving hard looks. Bonita. A mí me gusta que baile Marieta. Se alborota y me enseña bonita. I think Pine Manor has to be like, at least in the Southwest Florida, the hardest partying neighborhood.
Yeah.
Neighborhoods that party hard. Pine Manor, Little Havana. I guess Rosemary. Naples Manor.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Jacksonville Beach.
Yeah.
Panama City Beach.
Mm-hmm.
We should do like a top 10 party hoods.
Yeah.
Lehigh Acres is pretty good for parties. Some of the craziest parties we've ever been to has been in Lehigh.
Oh, yeah. We've had some fun.
We've had fun in Lehigh over the years.
Yes.
That's a brand new Silverado right there. Had it. Turned it back. Yeah, when we got back from Michigan, 8,000 miles on it. We got it with like 0 miles.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I had 8,000 miles, your door's open. Passenger door's open. Your door's open. It's, I don't, you have to wait now. Is this passenger door open? Could be the back door, but for any reason?
I opened and closed the back, but it sounded bad. It sounds closed right now.
And look at the mirror. That's one easy way to find out.
No, it's not.
Came back from Michigan and the transmission was leaking. Transmission was shuddering. On top of that, I was just like, you know what, this ain't worth it. This car's got 8,000 miles on it. It's already got all these things wrong with it. What's it gonna be like in like 40,000? Like, it's probably not good to keep this car. So I took it back to the dealership.
Yeah, it sounds open. The back one.
Yeah, there's definitely a door open. Yeah, there's a door.
I tried opening and closing it, and I don't know what it is.
What happens is that these doors,
Yeah.
all these Chevy trucks and Yukons too, there's a plastic, I think it's called an accumulator, or I don't know what the crap it's called. Somebody will know what the crap they're called.
Yeah.
And it's a little plastic piece that, when it's, like, this truck's set for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's got low mileage, but look at that, look at that thing is flying. Oh, the big old sound system too, man. When they sit for a while, the little plastic just goes to crap.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, like on my on the Yukon, sometimes the doors won't open.
Yeah.
It's that's what that is.
Mm.
Super common GMC problem.
Is there a way to fix it?
Yeah, you just replace it by another part.
The weather stripping?
The girl is tall.
Yeah.
They're like 8 foot tall. No, it's not weather stripping. It's like a little piece of the door, a little plastic thing. It's quiet today. Not that many people out and about today. It's pretty quiet for Sunday here. There's usually way more people out and about. That's one thing about Bonita. There's always action here. Sometimes you go to a town, there's like nobody out, nobody doing it. There's always people in Bonita, especially on the weekend. The rain kind of put a dampening on it today. Whoa. Bonita Springs. But this is a historic town center. Even though it's only 17,000, why does this keep moving? 17, even though it's like 70,000 people, it's still a pretty big town. There's a lot of big gated communities. Where's crap, it's changed so much I didn't even know where I was at. I was trying to go down Dean Street, I almost went down that street. I don't know why it keeps flying up into the sky. Oh, I mean, look at this. It's like unrecognizable here.
Mm-hmm. This used to be trees.
It used to be trees when I used to go back in the woods and play. There's a creek back there called Oak Creek, and that creek, the negative spot, you know, Bonita Springs, obviously the springs of Bonita's back there somewhere, I think. Back behind Strangerlawn the other way.
Mm-hmm.
But Oak Creek goes through there, and the native Indians, they used to think that the Calusas, that this was sacred water. So, you know, I used to go back in the creek and play in the creek and look for little bones and little artifacts and stuff, and hoping to find the gold of the natives, which I never found. My ancestors, the Spaniards, tried to find that too. On the left, we just passed the school. Bonita was built in the 1920s. Oh, God, I fixed up that little house. That's where we got married, right there. Backyard wedding wars.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome day.
Yeah. So basically, this was all cow pastures in the 20s. And, there's the bounty hunter guy again. What are you laughing at?
You?
It's not the bounty hunter guy?
No.
Why does this camera keep flying off into the sky? A mí me gusta que baile bonita. But this is kind of like the town center. You know, like the geographical center of the town. Historic. Well, that house is new. Isn't it under a building forever?
Yeah. And it's a duplex.
Everything's a duplex now. They understand that they have to make money.
Yep. What's this lime up here? We almost got a house there once.
Yeah.
The cute one.
Yeah, look at this little old house.
Yeah.
Oh, the 20s, this was all cow pastures and stuff, and now it's, there's, you know, gated communities all around Bonita in all directions. There's some east of, the ones that are east of 75 are nice because it's kind of off the beaten path. Now, ahead of us, you never want to buy a house down there. Ahead of us, that area floods. We're on the corner of Dean Street and Imperial in Bonita Beach Road. This is a bad, we're talking like, the water was to the windows for like 2 to 3 weeks after Hurricane Irma. So everything on the left of us now floods. You definitely don't want to buy houses in there. And even nowadays, I can't believe the prices of some. See that little house right there with the front porch? Something like that. Is what we need. Yeah. There has to be a little model that somebody builds. Like, you know those 3,000 square foot lots in Fort Myers? They have a little model that's just a tiny little house. That's what we need for that lot.
We need to plot it out correctly.
Well, I mean, you can build a house the way you want. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Not really.
I think we can definitely afford it. We just got to fix our credit.
Not necessarily.
Save some money. Yeah, you're going to have to fix your credit and get a job. How about getting a job? That would be a great experience. You could get a job. Look at that. Okay, I'm sorry. How's that real estate license going, boy?
How's that GED going, Jose?
What's your problem? What the crap is your problem? So now we're passing Bonita Beach Road. So yeah, this little corner, you know, luckily this year the floods weren't too bad. Well, this year couldn't catch a break. I mean, there's people there that their house flooded during a regular storm and the hurricane came and flooded again. It's like, give me a break, man. There's a little cemetery here, which I've never ventured into. Oak Creek, there it is, Oak Creek again. Maybe that's where the gold of the Calusas is hidden.
It's in that lake in Immokalee. That's where
Lake Trafford.
Lake Trafford.
Well,
The most alligator infested
yeah, it's probably in Lake Trafford. I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it, yeah.
That's where all the Inca gold and whatever Calusa gold is.
And those gators are fierce. Don't even try it.
Yep. Alright guys, so if we keep going we'll be in Naples, so that's the end of the video. We'll U-turn back into Bonita. The Lee Corler line is down there, so up ahead's Mediterra and a bunch of other fancy rich communities. I think they're pooped out this tank.
Yeah.
And then you got some, you can already start to see the gated communities here, you know, Mediterra and all that. There it is, a drive through Bonita Springs on a fairly rainy, crappy day.